an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip Lindsay.
No, I was trying to put the screen on.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes being chased down left. He hits his target. It's Kenny Stills.
I don't know why they don't never let my niggas jump,
17 and a first down.
Oh, boy.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong nigga. I threw it to the wrong guy.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs
really
and you're playing on the
threw it to the wrong
road, you
nigga,
absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It was my party earlier than actually.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Get him out of there.
Bust through the tackle.
Let's go house. Let's go house. Let's go house. Let's go house. Big fella, they checking me?
And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Oh, come on, give me that.
This one winds up to be incomplete. Nico Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave him a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave him 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous.
Oh, they hold me. Yes. Come on.
I hate Russell Wilson. I hate Russell Wilson. Bro, Russell Wilson is so fucking inaccurate on him for what?
Hold on. That probably was that pressure.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all
You know, Khalil Mack got that shit that make it.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
well, my D tackle got that superstar trait too, though.
Back on their heels.
Butker, what a pickup.
You know where they can put that pressure on you
the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City. A franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
And a pretty good return
59,
here. He stopped just shy of the 25
at
the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Where you out there,
Pass the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
What's tight end?
Hero 15.
Got four down.
What's that?
Max 50, Max Hayward. Here we go, G. All day, G.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Really? What you doing, man? What you doing? Just eat, buddy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Thomas.
Oh, he grabbed my helmet, bro.
Good return there, call it 13 yards.
He grabbed my whole helmet, bro.
Titan football.
What we doing about that? Nothing?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Well,
when you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to...
Oh, he will score! Touchdown, Titans! Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You got Corey Grant in this one?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga don't go nowhere without Corey.
Why what?
Why wouldn't you?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their
own
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Wilson.
Come on.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Come here.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Watch his slap. Watch his 14. Got it. He's checking.
3rd and long. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So
oh, we need that to stay in bounds.
It's out, fumble. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
I should have hit them legs so that the
numbers
bitch could
for
have fell back
Wilson,
in.
maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal.
Come here.
Run this one in. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Let me get it. Come on.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked up. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this
often
in a quarterback
of
his caliber. 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope
I'd rather have that nigga home.
What is it?
We on that. Come here. Come here.
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
If they had to call that defense,
they'd be
straight.
That was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Mahomes, can you act right for me? Come on, man. Act right.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw again on second down. Mahomes on the left side. This is Stills. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check 37, check 30. 80 weapon, 80 weapon. Check. 6 guys.
15, yellow. Our side.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, come on, bro.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So
back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
Ball in his
You're
hand.
in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now it's Mahomes again. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ryan Suckup on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This is taken at his 4.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
Come here. What?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually
Corey will not be allowed.
I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, the 30, past the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Come on, fellas, let's stay locked in.
This is taken at his 4.
That's holding, ref. Come on, man.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles,
Corey is not allowed. This is a no Corey zone.
And unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
He's not allowed.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson.
Let me get it. Come on.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Come on, man.
Intended target. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Kenny, he doubted you. He doubted you when I traded for you, Kenny. Go off on him.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans capitalize
on the
short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25,
pop so we can go
couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You ain't gonna give it up?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
there he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Corey Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
We need everything.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they string things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Oh!
The ball's out, but this will get out.
I tried to get out with that one.
Possession will stay the same. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, he'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, cut it out, man.
Intercepted a 3rd
They
time.
have to.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Pop it up. Man, they got to cut.
Yeah, he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll run on first down. Grant. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Wilson.
I need it. Give it here. I need it.
For the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Stay home, fellas.
This is taken at his 4.
I told you. Oh, it's blocking the back.
Yeah, they
Come on
finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here,
I told
right
you
now. That return just set them up for points.
Come on,
and it
Mama,
needs to
what
be
are
a touchdown,
you doing?
not a field goal.
God, damn.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Oh! He's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. We talk about some athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh, let's go, Kenny! Let's go, Kenny!
Oh, he could have fumbled that.
Down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good scoop, Kenny!
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yellow, yellow.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Man, cut it out, bro.
Tried to dial up the long way out there. But
Just because the nigga pushed me, bro.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
I'm going to smack this one for me.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, yes. Please stay in. Oh, that hurt.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
That hurt. Come on. Be careful, please. You drop him again, whoop your ass.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able
Can we get in our zone, please? Come on.
Khalil Mack in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
We want it all.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Saturday.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Gray.
That's a fumble. Come on, man.
To get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
We'll take it.
Whoa. He just yanked that
Stay composed,
one
fellas.
to the left.
In the zone.
And no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, my goodness. One block.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right
now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
There you go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
14.
On first down, Wilson. They're going to set up the screen here. This is great.
Oh, my God.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off. Or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, I should have went for the pick instead. What am I doing?
Given 13 yards there and a
like
Kansas City first down.
Better than that.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Did I get him?
No, sir.
And now here's another
Get in that zone. Get in that zone, Hooker. Don't play with him.
Hooker.
Oh, get off of it.
Big return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. On second down.
Oh, got caught in there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 22 yards there, a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On second down, a run with Lindsey.
Oh.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing
y'all were arguing over 2K.
And this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
You have to know that nigga.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, Canelo bold.
That's my fault. So you're looking up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just
I wasn't talking. I said Canelo.
Here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
It's like Canelo said he's going to move up 2 weight classes to fight Sergey for the light heavyweight belt.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Corey is not.
The big D tackle,
not getting off. Not again.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive. Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And nothing but green grass here
Corey,
nigga. And he
Yeah,
takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Who you said that? I said, oh, yeah.
Corey Grant with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability. Extra point splits the uprights. Elsewhere, a fourth-quarter score now from Tampa.
Phillip, owe you one.
The Cardinals have scored. That one's been interesting. They retake the lead.
Phillip, owe you one.
Keelan Cole, very close to a 100-yard game. He's at 97.
Phillip, owe you one. Might be DeAnt.
This fielded at the 2.
If I could figure out how to make them make that like that plant cut. Oh, man. Phillip, owe you one, though, Saint. Phillip, owe you one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Oh, get out, Robert. Get out, Robert.
Because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play.
Come on, man. Let's put 6 on the board.
Now, in certain situations, they will take them out. But for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You don't know no better. Echo. Yellow. 53. Check 53. Right side.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Wow.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Mahomes, the throwing motion that's left.
For a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
From 2K
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught inside the 30.
I know what you were trying to do.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
what else?